That makes sense.
Cool, yeah. So.
That's wicked, man.
But yeah, before we finish, why don't you tell us about your journey to Christ then?
Yeah.
Okay,
testimony.
so basically, like my dad's Christian,
Right.
and my mum's side of family is Muslim, which there's way more of them, and I grew up with them in England. My dad lives in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So I grew up. I used to go to Arabic lessons and that, like every other proper Muslim. I'm not one of those people.
You still remember them stuff? Like, do you still remember it?
A bit, you know.
Is it?
What's that?
Is it go to Arabic?
Like when I grew up Muslim, innit? I was brought up Muslim.
So the way you still go to them?
No.
His mum.
I said, do you still remember
This
it?
is his
Oh, I
testimony.
see.
So he was asking if I remember some of the things, but I remember like one or two, like halfway or like the first line.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
Right.
like it's mad how in life you have to, if you don't practice something.
Exactly, it'll go.
But
Yeah.
anyways, where the change started was obviously I was a bit of a troublesome kid, innit?
Not everyone. I'm not that.
Well, I mean, but I was that kid that at mosque everyone's like, yeah, he's the bad guy, don't be like him,
Okay.
kind of thing, innit? And that already like made me not want to be there as much.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I thought like, you lot just on me all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then after that, obviously in primary school, that's when the whole 9/11 thing happened.
Okay.
And for me, the way that shifted things as a school kid, I was embarrassed to be Muslim, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because now even though I know the Muslims around me don't do those type of things, media is very powerful, especially when you're young and impressionable.
Yeah.
And especially when now this is kind of like the rhetoric that's being pushed everywhere now.
Right.
So after that, I like started shying away from letting people know. It's one of those if you knew, you knew situations. And then later on, I ended up being on road in that. But then even when like there was this phase where people were forcing people to be Muslims on road.
Yeah, they was.
That was embarrassing as well.
Okay.
So so it was only probably in like year 9, maybe year 10 that people even found out that I was Muslim. For time, no one even knew I was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I just wasn't. But that was me already like getting away from Islam. That's how I slowly get away from Islam. And one of my friends, that from like year 10, he just changed his life to Christ. He gave away all his materialistic like design. Not back then. It wasn't like we were Gucci, that it was Nike and that. Everyone had all the Nike. Gave away everything. Like changed his life. Probably changed his life. Yeah. He brought me to his church once, just briefly. So that was the first times I'm coming towards Christ and Christianity, and then those are the times that he gave me a Bible to read. I was reading the Bible. I've actually read a lot of the Bible like before I was even
saved.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Then one of my other friends, he was also talking to me about Christ and stuff. I remember we were sitting around in his dinner table in his kitchen. And I was with his sisters and his brother. And he was talking about Christ and stuff and different things. And they were like, "Oh, you should consider coming to church and give your life to Christ, etc." And then I called on my older brother and sister like individually, randomly. Like, "Oh yeah, I'm considering this." And they're like, "Yeah, we've been Christians for a minute." I was like, "What?"
No one
So
told
they snaked you?
You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Alright, cool. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna go to church." I'd let them know, please, no pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is where Christians get it wrong.
Yeah, it's the
Any
pressure.
Christians reading this, you don't need to overly pressure anyone because you can push them the other direction.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've gone there now and it was decent, it was good. Obviously at the end, is there any new members? This was Raymond. Do you not remember Raymond? Raymond Church? No. And it was a big church.
Right.
Bare people. Yeah. These lot are now forcing my hand up, like, and I'm like,
No way.
forcing my hand up.
You were brother and
Big
sister?
church. No.
People in the church.
People in the
My
church.
friends that brought me there, that
Oh.
said no pressure,
Oh.
are now pressuring me.
So
Right.
put your hand up.
Physically, you hold my hand up. Now I've gone to the front and gotten saved, innit? But I didn't get saved on my terms.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at first, I was doing that. And I remember having tongues them times. It's weird, but the backslide was so bad that I told myself, if I'm going to commit to anything again, I probably was worse on road after that. And my life it spiraled differently down the roads.
Yeah.
I think that in itself shows how much God is able to control your life, keep you. Because the moment you step away from him,
Yeah.
nothing is
it's
in
true.
your
That's a good
control anymore. Like,
Because
Yeah.
as much as I was like, not that I was regularly going to church, as much as I went and I got saved, my life didn't change. Like my personal life, I was
Yeah.
doing nothing different. So it was only getting worse. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
okay.
So yeah, and then after that, like, things just got bad in it, and then I had to leave. I got sent back in it to my home
Okay.
Country,
Nigeria,
yeah.
when I was in like first year of college.
Okay.
Because just
You're really on the roads.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it got really,
Man.
like, I don't want to just go into detail. about
Yeah,
it,
but it just got.
but it wasn't like I wouldn't know just some guy that was just trying to block and like I'm
Yeah.
like now. No, I was actually involved in certain things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So after that, my dad would take me to church out there. But
Okay, he's a Christian.
I wouldn't even call that part of my journey because I was pretty much sleeping throughout all of it.
Okay. Yeah. But that's another thing as well, that not all churches are for you.
Yeah, this is
That's
the point.
another thing.
This is
Not
the
all
main
church.
point I'm gonna get to.
Yeah,
innit?
not all churches
So,
are for you.
When I've come back now, I'm a changed person. Not because of
When
anything.
did you come back? You went first year college, you said.
So I came back. I was there for like. I left in the first year of college. I came back like. I was there for like just over 2 years. So what would be?
You would have been
third
back
year
into
or first year
First
of
year of
uni.
uni,
Uni,
yeah.
That period of time when I was to come back in it, and I changed a lot. And people were surprised. A lot of people on the roads that I was cool with, they were not happy about my change at all, because the devil is idle, he's lonely, he needs.
Oh my goodness.
So get me, and then what happened? Then I had another friend that he was a road youth. He used to just shot wherever. He went jail. He said, come out of jail, changed his life, gave his life to Christ. Him and his twin brother. Then I mean, like proper, like to the extent where he wasn't even rolling with man as much, and I wasn't even upset. I took it as I respect the change that you're making. Even if it means we don't see each other as much. I'm not one of those people that as long as you're doing something constructive, it's not that you're doing the same S and you choose not to roll with me. That means I'm the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, because you're trying to better his life, I'm happy for him. Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if we're together idle all the time, that you suddenly get a job and I don't see you so much, I wouldn't be happy for you. I'm not going to be upset. You're better in your life. But yeah, he was telling me to come to church. But I didn't really like it, church. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just felt like they preached love a bit too much. Do you get what I'm saying? And my life, I've got more problems in my life than
That's
just love.
mad.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want you
That's
to
absolutely bizarre. But then God is love, though.
I heard that, but it's not every day, man and girls all the time. But
Right.
I've got real life issues. that
Yeah.
I need the word.
Oh, you mean like relationships?
Oh,
Yeah,
like
relationships.
relationships.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
You're meant to love.
Oh,
like,
relationships.
We're
Oh,
here
okay,
to love.
no,
Yeah.
Give.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, not like that, guys. But in terms of relationships,
I hate everyone.
it's not every day, bro.
Every
Like,
day,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
and I'm even. I got them times I was even in a relationship, and I was trying to go to church with my guys, and I don't think they ever took a church as a youth or whatever. You know, so I was trying to get involved in whatever. I just wanted some form of. I wanted God in my life and in our relationship,
Right.
Yeah.
but it had to be the right church.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I wasn't like strongly actively chasing it like I am now, but it was something that was in my mind. So if I wasn't doing anything that Sunday and my man's invited me, like let's go. Why not? Let's try it, innit?
Yeah.
But obviously there's only so much time to go somewhere and I'm not feeling it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after that, there's nothing. I'd gone to like a few, like 2-3 maybe different churches,
Yeah.
and then heard about SPAC, and then I was just like, I'm not even trying to get to church. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not until there was a stage in my life where I was just living a terrible life, like in the club every weekend, like just not that I wasn't a road youth, but my life was just not making sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was lit. It was
Yeah.
don't get twisted. It was lit, but I was doing a lot of. But it comes from.
Empty.
I wasn't happy at home, and this is what a lot of people do. When you're not happy at home, you go outside and do it.
Right.
You run away from your problem instead of fixing your problems
Right.
at home, and then your foundation is calm, and then you can now go out and be calm and be yourself.
Makes sense.
Now you're trying to hide
Yes.
your issues with all of this
Yes.
facade. Do you get what I'm
Yes.
saying? So that amounted to me going GP and them telling me the pH in my liver and kidney is a bit off. It wasn't that bad, but they were like, this direction you're going, we don't know what you're doing, my bro, but it needs to stop. And as soon as you said that, I knew. I just had a flashback of all the bottles I drank. I just knew when this came from all the all the luxury food, with all the salt that I'm just taking in. You know what I mean? You are what you drink, what you around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to take that into consideration, and then around that time as well, like I broke up with my ex over some stuff or whatever. And then the icing on the cake was randomly just before my birthday, like the month before my birthday, I randomly got one back problem called sciatica, it's a nerve issue. Bro, my whole back was in pain. I couldn't walk. It affects your. Normally it's meant to be your lower back and legs. It was my whole back, my whole legs. Bro, I couldn't walk on my birthday, fam. I was in pain.
So you're basically...
I went from living my best life
to not having the energy.
to not even being able to walk.
Wow.
And then after
that, I went to go see my mum, and I was staying there. And then I remember there was just one time I was just in the bed, just in mad pain, just couldn't move, like just pain. And I just prayed, and I was just like, if you help me with this, God, like, I will
fix up.
I will try and actually properly try in church. I try and change, like, and yeah. So after that, when I started getting burnt, I probably still wasn't trying to get a church or anything.
Yeah.
And at that point, I started realizing how much I'd lost in that madness period that I thought was just fun.
Wow.
And I just felt like I need to change myself. Like around that time, a couple other things happened that were not making sense. While I was still getting better, but it was like, because I'm not doing nothing, I didn't keep to my promise. Other things are going wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? So I realized, you know what? I need to finally do this thing. So one day, I remember I was staying up with my boy them times, and I just said to him like, "Oh, I'm going to church." He's like, "Huh? You're going to church?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, you want to come?" He's brought me to his church before, but it was one of the churches I didn't feel it was too old.
Yeah.
The man went to. So yeah, I went to his church, and there's people I already knew at the church, but no one invited me to church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the word, the not too much pressure. I felt like this church was for me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've been there ever since. And I've gotten blessings from going to church. Like for example, like 5 years ago, my mum kicked me out. So I just basically, for all that time I was doing the turn up and that, I didn't have nowhere to really call home. There was times I was renting places, but I'm not even happy about where I'm staying. You know what I'm saying? But like, then I started going to church more regular, like 3-4 months in, and I was meant to move into a flat, and then suddenly that option wasn't there no more. Things just went wrong, and then in that moment, I could have acted out and been upset and just doing the most. But around that time, I thought, okay, I've got this extra money that's saved up, and I'm not even moving into the flat. You know what? It was December, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna feed the homeless. Same way I woke up one day, I said I'm just gonna go to church. I was like, no, I wanna go help some other people who don't have a home.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then coincidentally, my model agent, like for when I wanted cast models for music videos or whatever, she was doing it as well. And I was like, you know what, this stuff I've always wanted to do charity, but in that moment I said, no, this is the right time now for me to try and do something. So yeah, we joined forces. And we bought some sanitary stuff for them, food, water, like everything they need. Like there was abundance. We still had extra stuff. Afterwards, I was still giving away my cakes to my friends and that.
Oh wow!
Like, you know what I'm saying? And even in then, I planned to the money I planned to spend. I didn't spend that money because some people was like, you know what, we'll give you for the company price. Well, we bought it for no extra because they want to help as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, did that, and then a couple of months after that. The same flat that was not available suddenly became available.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like my kind of testimony.
But even then, that's powerful. That is
powerful.
As much as we were talking about today, the element of having God in your life turns things from being upside down to the right way up. Like, and that's one thing we have to kind of remember. You know what? We were talking about Kanye. That was what this main topic was about. But having that as your foundation, we were speaking about it yesterday with Pastor, making sure that you have your right foundation. Nothing could fall. Like you have your foundation in your money. Money's paper. I can see that. Money's paper. Have your money in drinks, alcohol, that's water. God is everlasting.
Yeah.
It doesn't end. So you having your life set on that, you know where you're going. There's only up that you could go, and you're a living testimony of that.
But
radical,
one thing you can't forget, you cannot forget God. You cannot forget your mission, your journey, because
that's what makes you.
As soon as you start forgetting and becomes habits, things will start going wrong. You need to maintain, and even when things are going wrong, you need to still maintain your faith in God.
Yes, amen.
Because at the end of the day, listen, without that man, I'm not man, living the man, but without that guy, life don't make sense.
Yeah,
Life don't make sense.
100.